Mhm. Hello, everyone. I think I'm live now. I was having a bit of a problem. Okay, now let me see. There I am. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, I have comments up. So, hey, Heather. I think you caught my last live, but I don't think I caught you popping on quick enough. Okay, I wonder if I can do it this way. I just need to be able to see comments. Yes, I can. Okay, this way I can see comments. So hello, everybody. I'm gonna close my window and I'm up there in the corner. So hello, everyone. I have my coffee. The kids just headed to school and the new catalog is live. So I've been doing my catalog walkthroughs this way for a couple times now, a couple catalogs. And I feel like it's better because you can see the items better. I know it's like I normally just open the catalog and I go through it and I show you, my markings and all the pen and highlighters, which is fun. But I feel like it's hard because then if you like zoom in, I forget to zoom out. It's like this whole thing. So I feel like doing it on the computer here where you can like see the catalog. I have the catalog up on my computer. I feel like it's a little bit easier. So I thought I would do it this way, and then I can zoom in on things and we can chat about the new catalog. So this is the September through December mini catalog. It used to be called the holiday catalog. Now it's referred to as just like a mini. I always refer to it as the fall winter because that's pretty much what it covers. So I know I'm on a little bit of a delay, so I'll pause every once in a while to catch up on comments and then to see, like, to give it a second because there is a slight delay. Okay, so as always, we start out the catalog. There's a table of contents and then there's catalog icons. I mean, do we really care about catalog icons or do we just really care about the product? So I am going to point this out because I missed this, my first walkthrough of the catalog. And in fact, it wasn't until I got to the very end of the catalog that I realized that I must have missed something. I was making a list of the designer paper, and this was listed in the back of the catalog, and I didn't see it. So this paper is not listed anywhere else, and I feel like you might miss it. So there's, of course, a Q&A with Sarah. On the side, there's usually a little note or a Q&A from Sarah, and so that is there. And then this is the paper, and it's a little bit sad because they put the making the difference little icon there. They put it over the paper, and like this is your only view of this paper. So it's a bit of a bummer that they did that, but don't miss this paper. This is a walk in the forest. You can see the cards here that were created. And I really love it. It is one of my favorite papers in the catalog. And then when you buy this, $3 of that purchase goes to support, let's see, what does it support this time? They always pick a different one. Usually it's a stamp set. So this one just says it supports organizations dedicated to spreading cheer and providing support for those in need. I don't know exactly what that means. They probably should have clarified that, but $3 of that will go to a charity. I know they did one year that it was a stamp set and it went to support like infertility, like women that are like battle that. There was another stamp set that the proceeds, like the $3 went to Heart Association to like support heart health. So that's always fun. So don't miss this paper. That's the biggest thing, is don't miss this paper. I love it. There's a punch, you can see the punch in the photo right here. That is from the Berry Christmas, and it also coordinates with this paper. So beautifully done. I love that they did that. Okay, so let's click to the next page. There's just some advertisement, some kits. Stampin' Up! Does online exclusive kits, and so those are found online. So the first suite that we get into is very bold. It's called Merry and Bold, and this is not one of my favorites because I am a traditional Christmas kind of person. I love reds and greens and that more traditional feel. I think this is beautiful. The paper is really pretty, and I think it could also be used for things that are not Christmas. The green polka dots, the rainbow stripes, all of that I think can be used for other products and other projects. Not just Christmas. And then the thing I do love is the Christmas lights. Now, last year I searched high and low on my Cricut to find some ornaments like this for my December daily. And I was so wishing that we just had a die that had these ornaments. So this may be a bundle that I pick up next month just to have in my stash, because Christmas lights are Christmas lights, right? You can do these lights in any colors you want, but I feel like it's a staple. At Christmas time, we're always looking for something with like Christmas lights. So I think this could be fantastic. And there is some specialty paper here that is the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil, and it's really beautiful. So we're like 2 hours in already. I'm just like talking too much. We're gonna have to speed up here. Okay, so here is the this is Saint Nicholas. Now I'm gonna have to, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this when I switch over, which it's fine if you do, but there's some other product that was released that oh, okay, I don't know if you guys are gonna see that or not. Am I just sharing? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait till it oh yeah, you guys are. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing for 1 second. You can look at me. Look at me. I gotta go get out of my demonstrator view for Stampin' Up! And I need to get into the customer view. So see customer view. Sorry about that. There's some product that coordinates with this suite that I want to show you that was released today. And okay, so let me go back to Zoom. Let's share our screen. Okay. Share. Okay, so this is the paper. So we're going to go back to the catalog. So this is the next set of product. It is called Saint Nicholas's Bundle. It's right here. And then you can see the stamp set. And there's designer paper that coordinates with this that they released online. So just so that I want to show this in case you want paper that coordinates with that, or you just want the paper. Like I just ordered the paper. I didn't order the suite. And again, it's because this is my kind of paper, this more traditional paper. I really love this, this paper. It's really, really beautiful. I love this one. I love this one. This page reminds me of my grandma. She loved holly. And then the what are those called? Stockings. So this is the paper that coordinates. It's called Traditions of Saint Nick, and it coordinates with what you're seeing here. So just so you know, there's some other papers that came out as well, and I will show those. And then next we have Merriest Tree Bundle. I love that. Always a good tree bundle. And then the Festive Fun. I love this. I love when they do fun images like this, the animals and the Christmas. Don't forget to look at that beautiful bag right there, that treat bag. So cute. Next is the Oh Holy Night. They always do some type of set that's like this. And it usually is always in like this blue and silver and gold. Sometimes they do copper. I think this is a beautiful set. The ribbon is really beautiful. This is the Night of Navy and Gold glitter ribbon. It's really beautiful. These cards are really beautiful. The paper is beautiful. There's a set of specialty paper, and then there is a set of designer paper. So really great. There's also an embossing folder. So this is a bundle. Very pretty. You can see more of it here, the different pieces. I don't know how they did this. This like gold hoop. Have to go back. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. That might just be paper that they did. I'm not sure how they did that, but it's really beautiful. They did like spinners. This would be a really beautiful handmade ornament. Every year, I try to do a handmade ornament to put on our Christmas tree. It's really fun when we decorate our Christmas tree. The past paper, crafty items that I've made. This might be a really good one to make. I love the sentiments. It's great. It's a great set. Then we have a rocking horse, which is right here, and Shop the Town. Again, very pretty. There is metallic enamel effects. So there, it looks like there's gold and copper. And this is something that is in the annual catalog, but it's nice that they featured it here as a reminder. I tend to use coppers, golds, silvers, all of that like during the holiday season. We'll decline that. Next up is another tree set. I like this one better than I like the other one. They're both cute. I think they're both great for winter. And then some really bold. Oh, they might have, you know what they might have done is they might have clipped. No, that's more of an oval, not so much a circle. Anyways, there's some bold sentiments, which is nice. I'm a fan of bold sentiments. This is one of my favorites collections. This is the Berry Christmas. Features the polar bear, which is so cute. My husband loves Christmas polar bears. So this is really fun. This is definitely a bundle I got. It's a bundle we're using in our paper party. So if you haven't joined us for our paper party, you will want to do that. You get all of the different papers. You get card kits. We have a 2-day fun event that is totally done around this catalog, which is really, really fun. So you have the paper, you have an embossing folder, you have some memory and more cards, which are really cute. They're very winter themed, so that's nice. We usually always see like a Christmas themed. Hey Nicole, we usually see a Christmas themed memory and more set of cards, so it being winter themed is really nice. And then some embellishments up here, these really pretty embellishments. So here is that bundle, and then right next to it is the gift giving stamp set. This is another stamp set we're using in our party, in our paper party retreat. This is the other one we picked, and I really love this one. I love that you can color it. You notice you can color it, or you can leave it not colored, which y'all know I'm not always a fan of coloring. I don't always have the time. So that's a great option. But then you can also color it, fussy cut it, and then pop it up, and that is a whole other level. So I love this. I wish there would have been a couple more images in this size. I think this is perfect. I think this is such a perfect, this is my kind of stamp set. You can color, you cannot color. It's big enough that it's not really fussy to like deal with. You can fussy cut it, you can pop it up. There's just so many options with this, and this is like my heart of stamping. Like when I think of stamping and like wanting to dive into stamping projects, this is it right here. Next up, we have winter owls. Y'all know I'm going to pass on everything on this page. The owls are cute. They're more realistic. They're not like whimsical or cutesy. And that is my style of crafting. My style is more cutesy, more whimsical. This is all really beautiful. I love the, like this dot, like the dies for this is really cute, but y'all know I'm just going to pass on all of this because I don't even know where to begin. I would never even understand how to do this. It's too fancy. It's too fancy for me. I don't know. Anyone else? Or is this your style? I love the mix in this catalog. There's great, realistic, like this kind, but then there's like some very much whimsy images. Okay, so here we go into some beautiful traditional Christmas loveliness. This is the Joy of Christmas. And it's just traditional in every sense of the word. I love it. Very pretty. It's like this watercolored look. Let's look at a couple other papers online here that Stampin' Up! Released that are very traditional. There's this one here. This is Shining Christmas. I think this is a specialty. It has some foil to it. And I really love this. This is that more traditional. Here's the foil right here. Yeah, all that is going to be foiled. So pretty. Oh, I love this. I also love that online they're showing both sets. Like here's this. I bet this is foiled as well. And then the next one is this one. So you get to see really up close both of them. So this is really, see, here's those holly leaves again. I love it. And the polka dots. The candy canes. This paper is going to sell out. I'm sure the paper that they released, if you're on the website and you click online exclusives, it's going to be the top papers. And I bet you these sell out very quickly. So there's a specialty paper here. There's some sequins, be great for shakers, and then this ribbon here. So here's that stamp set, some more samples. I love all of this. I can get all of this. I can get on board with all of this. I love this. That is a little bit larger, so that's nice. Sending cheer. So I think this would go great with this paper here. I think that would coordinate really nicely with these here, both of these sets. I love both of these sets. I have not ordered any Christmas stuff, so I will order Christmas stuff at the end of the month, beginning of next month, to start doing Christmas stuff. I haven't downshifted into Christmas projects yet. I'm still wrapping up my fall projects. Next are both of these. I'm gonna pass on both of these. I think they're cute. They're just not my style. This I really love. This is something that I think would be a really cute card to make right here. I don't love this as much. This side wishes all around. It's not really my thing. This one is really cute. Wishing you a happy Christmas. I think that's cute. This is really pretty. I love this winter. This is winter meadow. It has some specialty paper. You know, I picked that up. This is beautiful with the snowflakes. This is a very much a watercolored look to this paper, and it is beautiful in person. It is really, really pretty in person. And then also I love this ribbon. This is great for this time of the year. This it's like a white silver ribbon. It's really pretty. Here's the stamp set that goes with that paper. I will pass on the stamp set. The images are not my thing. I don't like this look. I always call it like the sketchy look. Like it looks to me like when you sketch something out before like the final, like you're just trying to get an idea out of your head and you sketch it out. That's what these images remind me of. And they just feel so unfinished to me. It doesn't feel like watercolor. Like it doesn't give me that, like that vibe. It gives me like a sketchy, incomplete look. So I don't love these kinds of images. I do love the sentiments, particularly this one, the colder weather brings us all together. I have not seen that sentiment and I love it. And so here I promise you, I will probably purchase this stamp set for the sentiments alone. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And then we have the snowflake. I always love the snowflakes. I love the moody mauve that they're pairing this with. I talked about this in yesterday's video, my autumn cards. Moody mauve is growing on me. I did not like that at all at the beginning when this color launched. I really thought it was too 90s. But the more and more that we get into the holiday season, that color, moody mauve, is everywhere. It is definitely a trendy color. And it just is growing on me. I'm really liking it. Okay, this is a really cute set. And I have seen people flip this part over and put it on here and make it like a camper and put it and pair it with the truck punch. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find that right here. Now this is currently unavailable, but it will be back really soon. So I've seen people pair it with this punch. There is a bundle. Now the bundle is also unavailable right this second because the punch is unavailable, but it's coming back. It will be back soon. So keep your eye out for that. But I think that bundle would be so, or that truck would be so cute. I've seen people like hitch this to the back of the truck like it's a camper, which is so cute. I love the boxes here. I don't know if you can see, you might be able to see right back here in that general area is it was meant to be an advent calendar a couple years ago. I purchased it, decorated it, and then I use it for embellishments. So, and it's back there. I just decorated the front of the boxes to match my room. And these boxes are a little bit bigger than the ones that came out a couple years ago. Hey, Linda, thank you so much for your order today. I saw that this morning. Thank you so much for ordering. So these boxes are sold in, let's see, you get 8 boxes in a pack. So like I said, I have that like advent calendar and it's filled with embellishments. And so that might be a really great option. I loved that. And I actually only did that because I bought it, the advent calendar kit. I was going to do something with it. And then I forgot about it. And I actually accidentally ordered an additional one. So I had 2 of them sitting around. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with this? And when we were redoing my room, I thought I'm going to decorate that and put embellishments in it. And it works great. And then I gave the second one to Violet and she puts all her Shopkins in the little boxes. It's perfect. So I love that. I loved the having these. Again, they're a little bit bigger than the other ones and you get 8 in a package. I will probably pass on this precious pine cone. I guess you can see some of it here. I just don't like it. It's this reversed stamping. So you can take and turn the stamp over and then stamp it and it will fill in that image. It's okay. I don't like that look. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen one of the reverse stamps that I've really liked or really wanted. And you guys know, I'm always just honest. I'm never going to tell you that I like something that I don't, or that I think it's cool if I don't think it's cool. So I just don't particularly like the reversed stamping, but it might be user error. It might be just that I've never found a good way to use it or like the way it looks. Okay, so we're on this page and we're going to have a little bit of bad news. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of bad news. This paper, the autumn, let's see, it's all about autumn. It is not available to order right this second. It is coming back September 11th is when it's due back in the warehouse. This is a set of paper that I was not able to order. I stayed up last night and placed my paper, my paper share order. I placed really late last night, and this was a paper I was not able to get. And I was so bummed. I was so disappointed. And then after I placed my order, I went and I looked in our reports, and it said September 11th. So I am crossing my fingers that that is when it will come back. I'm going to pop you guys over here to my website. I'm in the middle of writing this post. So I just want to show you the photos. You're kind of getting a behind the scenes look at how I write my blog posts. So this will be on my website when we're done with this live. I'll finish this up, but these are the cards that I created yesterday. There's a video up on YouTube right now using this paper and the cards for my Blessed to Craft for the month, and for my monthly, I offer a monthly card class. And that's what I used. I love this paper. It is really beautiful. In the catalog, I did not like it. Like when I saw this, I did not like it because I am not a fan of realistic photos as pattern paper. It's just not my favorite thing. Like I would rather have like patterns. But when I got it in person, I was blown away. And I talk about it in my video from yesterday. So if you have not seen my autumn cards, the video I posted yesterday, check that out and you'll see that. So the bad news for this page is that paper is not available this second, but hopefully within a week it will be. The second part of bad news is these embellishments right here, which in my humble opinion are the best, are the best embellishments from the catalog. They are sold out as well. So these are the pillow gift for our paper party. So if you signed up for the paper party, you will be getting a set of these. I've already ordered mine. So I am hoping to have enough, or hoping that they come back in stock if I need more. So that's a real bummer. And I know that I'm just going to tell you, it sucks. And I have been on Facebook this morning there's a group that Stampin' Up has for leaders. And I've been commenting probably when I shouldn't have, because it's so annoying, particularly when our catalog is so short. Like this is our month. The opportunity to do classes for autumn is this month. So it's not ideal. And there's some, not information, but there's some opinions floating around that we should just pick a different item, or we should not be upset about it. And I'm not buying into it. I'm totally upset by it. And I will be posting on Facebook and sending out emails when this goes back in stock. So if you're waiting for it, I apologize. I know it's super hard when things go out of stock like this, particularly when the catalog just launched. So I'm with you, and we're going to get through it. I will post when it's available again. The other item on here that I really love is this. I'll answer that question in 1 second, Linda. Is this ribbon here? I really love it. I got a set of it. I've actually already used this around my house for decor. I wrapped this around a vase when I decorated for fall. And I love that you can tear this apart and get a different look. So you can like shred it and get a different look. This type of look would be really pretty, like this, behind a image or behind a sentiment. It really gives you like this very different look. So Linda asked, how is this out of stock before the catalog goes out? So basically, like the question is, the catalog literally just launched to customers 12 hours ago. So at midnight, the catalog went live for customers. And the question is, well, how is this already out of stock when it just went live? So I'm going to answer this, and there's a couple different pieces. There's some pieces that make me really angry, and then there's some pieces that it's like, it's just life. The first answer is, A catalog launches to demonstrators first. So as a demonstrator, there's some misconceptions about being a demonstrator means you have to have a business and you have to do this whole crazy thing and you have to have this whole room and you have to do YouTube videos and you have to run classes. And that is not true. Being a demonstrator, all it means is you get 20% discount on your product. That's it. That's all it means. You can be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and have the perks of seeing and being able to order from the catalog before everybody else and getting a discount on your product. It is the very best deal for buying product. Any of the companies, I mean, there's like Young Living, there's Pampered Chef, there's Ava, all of those companies that do that, the very best deal since the candle wax, Scentsy, is that what it's called? Where you can get the wax for the warmers. I have a friend that does that and I always get my wax from her. The very best deal is to join as a consultant, as a demonstrator, as whatever. And then there's perks. You get a discount. For Stampin' Up, the perk is you get to see the catalog early. I saw this catalog in July. So I had already seen, I saw the catalog back in the middle of summer. And then all of August, we got to order from the catalog. Now there's limits, like you can only, anything that's consumable, paper, ribbon, embellishments, you can only order 2 of. And then all of the bundles, you can only order 1. So if I wanted this autumn leaf bundle as a demonstrator, I can only order that bundle once. And that is meant so that as demonstrators, if you're doing classes, if you're doing videos, you can start putting your products together and you can get that information out there. You can market basically for Stampin' Up! So there's some perks to being a demonstrator. And I've always said, regardless of doing this as a business, that I would stay a demonstrator for the discount and the perk of being able to order. Now, Stampin' Up! Does not always order enough for demonstrators. So there are times when we're in pre-order and we can't get something. Sometimes they don't order enough, and sometimes they think a product isn't going to be very great and then it is, and that goes out of stock. Sometimes they don't get their shipment in time. So during COVID, what was happening was a lot of stuff was stuck in containers. It couldn't get to Stampin' Up! It was a whole disaster, right? So that is the first part of the problem, is that, or the first part of the answer to what creates the problem is, as demonstrators, we've already been ordering these items. The second reason is it depends on what Stampin' Up! Orders. Now, I've heard through the grapevine that it was talked about at a leadership meeting recently that Stampin' Up! Is reducing their product inventory by 20%. There was a lot of comments today, like, how's that working out for you? Like, that doesn't seem like it's working. So there's some issues that I feel like Stampin' Up! Can control, and there's some that they can't control. COVID really screwed us all in so many ways. And particularly, Stampin' Up! Has a lot of excess product from past catalogs that is just sitting around because they couldn't get it during COVID. The demand was high. They ordered, it came in. The other problem that happens is this stuff it retires. So September, October, November, and December, 4 months. And then after December, you can't sell it. Then they don't put it on a clearance rack for a year to 2 years. So you have all of this product sitting around. So hopefully that answers the question. Heather said, I agree. It's so frustrating when you can't get it and the catalog. Yeah, it is frustrating. And I promise you, I have not had kind words on Facebook in that group for what's happening. And it just makes it so frustrating. The flip side to this, which a lot of people don't often see, and I don't know if it's interesting to anybody, I might be rambling at this point, is as somebody who's doing this as a business, I just spent weeks creating marketing. I've spent money marketing my class. I've spent money on Facebook ads, on email marketing. The blog that you just saw, I pay for. I pay a crazy amount yearly to have that space on the internet. And to have a catalog launch, to have autumn products that we have such a short window to use, to have classes with our customers, to connect with people, to share with people, for that product to already not be in stock, it's A, unacceptable. It B, makes me so angry that I'm the face of that, right? Like customers are going to say to me, I'm frustrated with you, and I personally have no control over it, right? So it is frustrating in many ways, and it's a problem that needs to be addressed. And I think you have two sets of demonstrators. You have the demonstrators that are like, it's fine, we'll just pick something else. Don't look at the fire, don't look at the fire. And then you have demonstrators that are like, this is a fire, this is a problem, I can't take it anymore. So those are the two, I don't know, the two sides of things, the two issues that happen. I don't know how Stampin' Up! Is going to address it. I know the paper says in our reports, the paper says it will be back in the warehouse on September 11th. Usually that means it's coming. Usually that means they've seen there's a problem, they've ordered, they probably saw demonstrators doing a lot of this, a lot of response to it, and ordered that item. The only thing that I can suggest, again, is become a demonstrator. You don't have to do all of this. I know is super scary, or it feels like, I used to think it was a pyramid scheme. Like, I get all of that. It's not without its problems. It's certainly not without its issues. But if you become a demonstrator and you get a discount and you have access to the pre-order, you get a catalog sent to you right away. The day the catalog is posted, like, they share it, you can see it. I like the time. Like, I sat in July, back when we were in the middle of summer. I think it was like the middle of July when I sat, in the air conditioning and went through went through this, made my list, figured out what I wanted to do. So I had time. I hate the feeling of being panicked to order. And I want to just say I apologize for that feeling. I absolutely hate it. I stayed up last night until midnight to place my paper share order because of this exact issue, because I was terrified I would get up in the morning, go to place my order, things would be out of stock, and I wouldn't be able to get it for my paper share. So I hate that feeling. I know it is really crappy. And so the only suggestions that I can offer is to be a demonstrator. It is you're getting the best, you're getting the most for your money. You're saving 20 to 25% every single time you place an order. You can see what is in stock, what is not in stock. You get access to it early. There's a lot of benefits to it. And you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to tell anybody you're a demonstrator. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to do any of that. So that is an option. And then also, they always run really great joining promotions where you get more product or you get something for free. It is the best bundle in the catalog, hands down, without a promotion. You spend $99, you get $125 in product of your choice that you get to pick. It ships to you for free. I believe in your starter kit, you get a paper pumpkin kit as well. It's been a long time since I was familiar with all the details, but I think you still get a paper pumpkin kit in your starter kit. So that's what I always suggest. And I get it if that's not an option and you don't want to. I have to make my chair higher, you guys. My chair is sinking. Don't you hate that? Like when your chair sinks? Okay, that's a little bit better. And there it goes, sinks a little bit. So that is always a great option. And again, I get it. I know it's so annoying not to be able to get what you want. And please email me. I will always help you guys out. You know that. I will always, if you're like, I need the paper, I want the paper right away. I always work with you guys and we figure it out and we make it happen. Let me catch up on comments. No, Linda, I know she said, oh, Katina, I just love you. I'm fine. I was just wondering. No, I totally know you're fine. I know that you guys here are not coming at me about it. And I appreciate that. And I totally know. I just know, believe me, I've gotten nasty emails from people about it. And it's disheartening for sure. So I know everybody here, I know you're totally fine. It makes sense. Thanks, Heather. So that was a long discussion about this paper. I'm gonna pop over here online and we're gonna look at the fall paper that was posted here. I don't know how I feel about this paper. I love the colors. Like this is the I almost said copper clay, but that's not what it's called. Copper clay. That is the name of it. So, wow, look at me. Demonstrator of the year. I knew the color. I love the colors. The what is this? Lost Lagoon. Yeah, Lost Lagoon and the Pebbled Path. I think these are beautiful. I just don't know. I don't know, like, what projects would I make? What would I do? What would I do with this paper? What kind of cards would I make? This paper would go really well with, it would go well with the leaves, but it would also go well. I'll come back, I promise. It would go well with this pumpkin bundle right here. That's what it would go really pretty with. So yeah, there's this paper here. So this is a specialty paper, which means it's also foiled. I love this leaf bundle. I love the sentiments. I have not gotten this yet. I was looking through some other leaf sets I have, and I'm not positive I need this set. I like that they're big. I think in the past we've had some smaller leaves, and I like that they're big, particularly because I like to do home decor projects or pretty packaging projects like for the kids' school. And I feel like I always need big images. So this is a great one. It is a distinctive stamping, meaning when you stamp it, it's meant to look more realistic. It is also $1 million set by Amy. I'm not even gonna pretend I know how to say her last name. She's a fabulous designer. Her stuff pops up on Pinterest a ton. Oh, that's a good point, Heather. She said that this paper is very masculine. Yeah, I'm not sure positive how to use it either. This would be great paper to just have. I might pick up a set of it. It's in 12 by 12, and I might pick up a set of it just for that reason, Heather. Like, I feel like it would be really, like, particularly these two would be really great for like Father's Day or like a birthday. My husband's birthday is in September, so that might be a fun birthday September kind of card. This I love. I think it's a great set. I love the corn. I think that is so cute. I think it would be great on memory keeping pages. So I love this set. I will for sure pick it up. We've had sets similar to this one. I think we had a set similar last year to this one. So it's not one that I feel like I want to pick up just because I feel like it's so similar to what we've had. I feel like this image right here, we had this kind of image last year. So I feel unsure about this one. This is great. This is the other stamp set we are using for our paper party. And I love, stencils are all the rage. Have you guys noticed that? Like, I feel like every crafter is all of the sudden into all of the stencils. And this is a sunflower stencil. This is so cute. I love it paired with the sentiments. And then I love the way it's set up. So you have the stencils that create the sunflower. So you're going to do that in sets, but then you also have a couple stencils that you can just use on their own. I don't know how easy these are to use. Okay, so it says included. Okay, so it says and include notched guides for easy alignment. So that's what I was going to say. I wasn't sure because I didn't get this. I'm not sure how easy it is to line up, but there are guides to line it up. So that is really nice. So a great one. And this one's really fun. It's $1 million set. It's by Sandy Hancock, which, fun fact, Sandy Hancock was, I think, like the third or fourth person to ever join Stampin' Up. Like her demonstrator number is like literally like 03 or something, which is so fun. And the person she joined with was the company's co-founder's aunt. So it's like so fun to like and I know Sandy personally. I've met Sandy. I've been on trips with her. She was kind of like in my line of, like, succession isn't the right word, but in like my line of demonstrators, she was kind of like at the top of that, and she's the sweetest. I love Sandy Hancock. So this is fun that this is her $1 million set. I think it was so smart of her to design a sentiment set. Okay, so the other what is that, like, objection, Your Honor? On this page, there is this glow in the dark paper. It's pretty amazing, and it is out of stock. So it is one of the items that went out of stock. It does glow in the dark. It was glowing, like, even my room's pretty, like, if I shut this, you can see it's pretty dark. And just when I got the paper, it was glowing when I pre-ordered it. And then this is the Halloween paper. Not my favorite. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. I much prefer a more cutesy, whimsical Halloween style paper. So I don't love this. This is cute. This reminds me when Kayla was in 3rd grade, I did a art project with the class, and we made little skeletons with Q-tips, and it was so fun. I totally wish I would have had this stamp set back then. It would have been so cute to use with it. It's great. You can see like the little pieces move, or you can make them move or set them up to like interact differently. I think that's great. If you're into Halloween, I think this is a great set. I did pick up a Halloween set, but it's on another page. It's a different one. But FYI, the glow in the dark paper is not available right this second. I did not see when it's coming back. I know when the fall paper is coming back, but I think the glow in the dark paper sold out and they didn't realize it was going to sell out. I picked up this set here. It has this treat box right here, like this little treat bag box thing. And I picked this up so that I could do treats for Andrew's class. I think this will be perfect for treats for his class. It's the last year that I get to do treats for kids for their class. So I'm going all out. I also desperately wanted this candy corn, the candy corn die. I love candy corn. I don't love the candy. I think it's gross, but I love like the, like a die cut or a stamp or like an image I love using. And then I did pick up this pick of the patch. Let's go back over to my blog here. We'll sign back in and you can see that card. So I used it right here. It's so cute. I love it. It's that whimsical, fun pumpkin. I love how they stamped like it's a white pumpkin. That's all the rage these days, white pumpkins. I got a few white pumpkins this year, but I love that they stamped this sentiment on there. I think that is fantastic. This was a little shocking to me. I'm not going to lie. When I was going through the catalog, I turned to the page and I was like, did I open the door to spring? Like, what is this? And then the funny thing that happened is we've added another person to our paper party retreats. Her name is, I always get this wrong, I think I always get it wrong. It is, I got to think about it. Alyssa, I think is her name. She is in another country. You guys, I'm not sure where she's at. Pip is in the UK, and I'm not positive where she's at now that I'm thinking about it. But she was saying that this catalog, the fall winter catalog, is the worst catalog for her because it's not, they don't do like autumn. I guess they don't do fall. And it's not winter. And I was like, oh yeah. And so she was saying that, and I was like, this is our best catalog. Like, this is my most favorite catalog of all the catalogs we come out with. And so she was saying that this is going to be, this particular one will be a really good product for her because of that, because of the time of the year it is. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. I hated this paper when I first saw it in the catalog. I got the paper and I love it. That is like, right, the biggest thing. The reason I started doing paper parties is because you look at this paper in the catalog. I never would have ordered this paper had I not needed to order it for our paper party. But I ordered it and I got it and I was like, oh, this is really pretty. And it actually has a little bit of a fall accent to it. I love the braided Calypso coral trim. It's really pretty. I really love it. And then I did not pick up the stamp set, but I picked up the punch. Oh, she's in Australia. Thanks, Candace. So I didn't pick up the stamp set, but I did pick up the punch. I think it's a really fun punch, a little different than what we normally have. And then I love this embellishment. This is probably my second favorite embellishment from the catalog. Oh, let's look at the rest of the fall paper that came out. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so here's that stamp set up close. One of those little treat boxes. That's on page 41. And then we have some big sentiments paired with some littler ones. I always love this. I love this. This is super cute. This is done with a scalloped gift box from the annual catalog. And I think this is great. Like I said, I didn't pick up the stamp set, but I did pick up the punch. Okay, next up we have this set here. So this is translucent florals. This was a set, that's the other perk when you're a demonstrator, is like this product, we were able to order way back in, I think July. There was an event that Stampin' Up! Did, and they used this product. And so they allowed demonstrators to purchase this bundle. And then this bundle here, which I think is really pretty, this bundle coordinates with this paper. And the colors that coordinate with this are Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, this fresh purple color I can never say, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. And it's a beautiful set. Like, it's very, very pretty. That you will notice is the image here. So this, if you are interested in that stamp set, you might be interested in this paper. So really pretty. That looks watercolored. Some larger ones. Again, a watercolor look. Oh, this one's really pretty. That's very pretty. These two together are really pretty. Then we have this. This is really pretty. These two colors together. Then this one. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this design, but I love this. This looks tie-dye, not watercolor, tie-dye. That's the word I'm looking for. Then the leaves, and then the pretty peacock. How beautiful is that? That looks like faux dip. Like, have you seen those, like when you dip dye something? So you like whatever it is, if it's a cloth, if it's paper, it's whatever, and you put it in the die, and then you lift it out, and then you put it in the die, farther, and then you get this dipped look, and it's darker on the bottom and then lighter on the top, or vice versa. That's what this reminds me of. So there is that one. So that is, again, online. And then let's make sure that there's a couple other ones. Okay, so there's this one here. This is adhesive back. So this is 12 by 12, gold and silver, and it has an adhesive already on it. That's different. I ordered this just because it's different, and I want to understand it. I want to understand this product, but I think that's fun. So a few other things I'm going to mention that are online that are Christmas-ish. Let's look at one more paper. This one has been out for a while. It is the one horse open sleigh. This came out, I think, in August, and it's so pretty. The paper, and it's beautiful. It has this it's obviously a very wintry feel and very traditional. Like, oh, can we just have that? Can we just have the snow and the fire going? And can we just have all of this? I'm so ready. It's really pretty. I love this. I love this. Some of these are going to go really well with some other product we have as well. I love this striped one. I saw a beautiful card done with this one. So pretty. The green. Ugh, I just can't with these designs. I don't really know about this one. It's interesting, but this one, yes, please. This is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Anybody watch Heartland? Kayla and I watch Heartland together. I think we're on season 5. And this reminds me of Heartland, like the property in the wintertime. Love this. And then here's just some samples using the paper and then the stamp set that released with it. So I'll show you the stamp set as well. So pretty, right? So the stamp set that coordinates with that is this one right here. And then also there's the truck, which we looked at. And then there's also this one, which is online exclusive, which is really pretty. And then the last thing online exclusive, there's this as well, which I love, this real red and gold. I will definitely be getting this for a December daily for my memory keeping project. That's beautiful. And then they did release a Christmas card kit. So I'm a big fan of kits. I love just getting everything. You can spruce it up and do different things, or you can just follow the directions. And I think these are beautiful. I think they're really beautiful. Okay, so that's all of the online exclusives that you might not see in the catalog. And then the paper that coordinates with this. This coordinates with the punch set from the annual catalog. I'm going to be honest here, you guys. I don't get it. I don't get this at all. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. I don't know. This is not my favorite. I'm at a loss. I'm just like, what? I don't know. Let me know. Leave a comment and let me know if Melody Mix, if you're as lost as I am. Next up, we have a Happy New Year with the fireworks. When I saw this, I know it's like it says Happy New Year, but when I saw this bundle, the thing I thought of immediately was 4th of July. And I thought this would be a great set to have for 4th of July. This is such a great set. The dies are really great. You have the wishing you a happy new year, which is great. But then I love that they have let's celebrate, because again, you could do like 4th of July. And then there's another one that says congratulations on your big day, which I think is perfect. Heather said, I don't get it either. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm going to move me back up here. And then next we have this one, Always With Me, which again, I don't necessarily think this is holiday related. I think because we're a global company, I think they are trying to put more variety into these. This is one I just won't get. I know I want it for the sentiments. I think the sentiments are great, but I guarantee you I'm going to forget about this. Between all of the stuff that I will get for the fall, for Christmas, for winter, this is going to be one that I just forget and I run out of steam for. Okay. I'm sure this is because some part of the world, whale watching is a thing right now. Whale watching is not my hobby. I don't know anything about it. And I don't want to make cards with it. This is another one that I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Side note or side rambling, the last couple catalogs that Stampin' Up! Has done, I think they've missed the mark. There's things like this that I'm like, okay, it's cute, but it's not anything special. And it feels like it doesn't go. Like when we first got married, we lived up by the ocean. We lived pretty close to the ocean. And where we lived, it was a thing that you could go to this place and go out on the ocean and then see, I think it was whales. I don't even know because I wasn't that interested in it, but I just feel like I wish Stampin' Up! Would step up their game with the products that they're designing. Like, I would have much rather have seen another leaf set or another pumpkin set for this time of the year than this. And again, maybe this is a thing, a big thing somewhere else, and I'm just missing it. And maybe in other countries or something, this is going to be like the biggest, greatest, most amazing stamp set. It's just not, it's not me. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I just think it's a waste of product. I think we could have done something much better for this time. That's how I'll leave that. Then there's this embossing folder, which, to be quite honest, folders, I think I missed cherry pattern embossing folder, page 10. Page 10 of this catalog. Oh, I can just go here. Page 10 of this catalog, or page 10 of the annual. Here's page 10. It must be of the annual. It must be an annual. It usually says that though. Page 10, 2 folders. I'm not positive. So I missed this earlier. I totally missed these. Actually, it's like this is the first time I'm seeing them. That's what I'm saying. You just like, you keep looking at the catalog, you keep seeing more and more. Through the years, I think is a great sentiment set. I always love a sentiment set that has all the things. I feel like it's they're great. And I really love the sentiments and the fonts. And then we have Years to Celebrate. These would also, I know it says Happy New Year right away, but like there's a birthday one. I think these are great. I think this is a great set. Again, I'm not looking for birthday stuff during this time of the year. So that's the thing. I just feel like it's such a miss. Like I'm not looking, I guess it's New Year's, but I don't know that I would get, like I might get this one for like a New Year's image where I have a couple other ones. I don't make a lot of New Year's cards. Oh, look at these deckled circle dies. I totally missed these dies. I totally missed these. Okay, these are going on an order today. What is the number? 162286. These are going on an order right now. I love these. Kay said, when you're on a budget like I am, I have to say, yeah, that's cute, but how many times would I use it? Absolutely. I think that is a great point. Which was one of my, when I was on Facebook talking about the items that are out of stock, and somebody said, just pick another item. Just pick another item. I said, I can't afford to pick another item. I picked an item based on the season. It's September, it's autumn. That's what my customers are going to want. And I can't just pick another item after I've already purchased something. So that is a complaint on the back end. But then also, for sure, as a customer looking through this, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to pick this up. But if it was like a pumpkin or a fall or even a Christmas is something I'm going to use over and over. Fall is something I'm going to use over and over again. I would much rather have the real estate taken up and the product design into something I'm going to use more. I think that's a great point. Okay. I think it's a really great point. So then there's this one here, which I would pick this one up over this one if I was looking for like a New Year's situation. Yeah, me too, Kay. I really wish there were more pumpkin sets and thankful sets. I'm right there with you. 100%. Curved occasions. This one's fine. This one's like, it's okay. I really like the cake. The car's cute. It's not one I'm going to pick up. It's just, again, it's one I'm going to miss. I'm going to be focused on seasonal holiday items, and I'm totally going to miss this one. I picked this one up because I got it at a half off. I had a half off item. And so I picked this one up. I've gone back and forth. I think this is so cute. I actually think it is so cute for memory keeping, not even so much for card making. So I did pick this bundle up, but I got it half off, so I thought it was worth it. Okay, so that wraps up all of the products. So I'm just gonna breeze through this last part of the catalog just so you know what it is. This is all of the bundles. So a lot of times what I will do is I will highlight back here. This is how I base my orders, is I will go to the back of the catalog, and that's actually how I found the paper that I missed to begin with. So we have all the bundles. You can see them all together. That's sometimes helpful. Then next we have catalog at a glance. Here are all the stamp sets. You have to be careful because some of these have bundles. Very Cute has a bundle, so it has a punch that goes with it. Pick of the Patch has a bundle, has a punch that goes with it. So you have to be careful. There are definitely some in here that have bundles. Then we have dies. So again, some of these dies are going to coordinate with some of this product here. We have embossing folders. Here's that embossing folder that I totally missed. It's on page 60. I don't know why it said page 10. Maybe the page 10 was the actual machine, the Stampin' Cut machine. So here's embossing folders. Here's the paper. So when I was getting ready to make my list for my paper party, which you can see I have all typed out here, I went off this and I was like, where in the world is this Walk in the Forest paper? I did not see it. So that is where I picked up that there was paper I had missed. So we have all the paper. We also have the box here, the gift which I didn't even see. This is on page 62. So let's go back to page 62. Oh, right here. Oh, classic gift card envelopes. Okay. Well, isn't that special? I've totally missed it. So the gift card envelopes are on there. The nestled treat boxes are there. And then the memory and more cards and envelopes. So that's the paper. We have punches. So I love all of these punches. Like I said, I picked up this punch. I got this bundle. Here's the snowflake. This would be great for tags for Christmas. Here are the embellishments, which I'm just going to go on record to say there's not enough of these accent and embellishments. I think we totally should have had more. These are too similar. Like these, I need something different. Like there should have been like a Christmas, like a traditional red and green kind of Christmas enamel dot situation. Or like a gold enamel dot situation. So I don't think we have enough here. This is tools. We just have the one tool, and then here's the ribbon. I picked up, I did not pick up this balmy blue ribbon because it looks like it's felt. Like it looks like it's that like crunchy felt feel, and that like grosses me out. I can't take it. And then I did not pick up the iridescent. So I got the black and vanilla. I got the Calypso coral, copper and neutral, the night of navy, and the silver and white. I thought all of that was great. And you know, I love my ribbon. And then that's the end of the catalog. There is a stamp set back here. This is a host rewarding stamp set. You can get this if your order is $150 or more. So this is the other thing I feel like people miss quite a bit because it's at the back of the catalog and you may not know how it works. So when you spend $150, don't use a host code. So if you, regardless of what demonstrator you're shopping with, unless they have specifically said, you know, to do this one thing, no matter what your order is, you have to use a host code. I know some demonstrators do that. If you are a customer of mine, don't use a host code if your order is $150 or more, because you get Stampin' rewards. Meaning at $150, you get $15 to spend on anything you want. You can, in turn, get this stamp set, and that's the only way you can get it is through your Stampin' rewards. So I don't care like who you're ordering with. It's never my concern if you're ordering with me or another demonstrator. I just want you to know what to do and how to order. And I think we miss this because we don't know what to do. Like we don't know what the hosting is. It also, like, you used to only be able to get host product with your host rewards. So there was a time with Stampin' Up where if you placed a $150 order, you only had host product to pick from. So there'd be like 4 or 5 things, and then you could pick from those 4 or 5 things. Now you can get anything you want in the catalog with your host rewards. And then as you spend more, it goes like your host rewards go up. I never think you need to spend $150. I often will do giveaways. If there's a stamp set that's really super cute, I try to find a way to do that and get it to customers without them having to spend $150. I know there's other Stampin' Up demonstrators that will do that. They'll be like, spend $50 and get the framing foliage stamp set. They're doing that because you're using a host reward. They're getting all of the host rewards for all the orders that are coming in. They get a high volume of host rewards, and then they can purchase these stamp sets and then distribute them like cheaper in a sense. So you can always look for a demonstrator who's doing that. There are demonstrators that do that. And if there is a stamp set that you are so excited to get and you want that, you can look for demonstrators like that. I always encourage anybody who's ordering, if there's something that you want in the catalog and you're like, I don't like, it's out of stock and I want it right away, or like this stamp set, like I really want this stamp set, but I don't want to spend $150. You can always reach out to me and I'll help you figure it out. So that's what I'm here for. And it's what I do for customers who order from me, as I help them try to figure it out. So always feel free to do that. So that's what this is. Hopefully that explains host rewards a little bit better. There's the back of the catalog with all the fun advertisement stuff. The starter kit price is there. There's a few samples, like right down here. There's a few samples there. And then all the legal stuff, like don't sue me, don't do all that kind of stuff. All Stampin' Up's legal stuff. And then this is fun. I loved this. The back, and it just tells you like when the catalog is live. Oh, thanks, Heather. She said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would love for you to give the video a thumbs up. It helps YouTube be nice to me, is basically. I had somebody say to me, why do people do that on YouTube, or why is it important? And it just means YouTube will be nice to me. It just means that YouTube will be like, oh, your content is okay, and we will help share it. So I just wanted to, right before I wrap this up, I just want to look at online here. When you go to online to place your order and you click on the menu, they finally have put an online exclusive button right here. You're going to click that button and then it's going to take you to online exclusives. And the reason I'm mentioning this again at the end of the catalog tour is because there is so many Christmas related or fall related products that have released today. This paper here, all of these sets of paper, it was supposed to be for celebrations. So originally, like 2 years ago, they had planned to do a celebration promotion during this time. They axed that promotion. And so they had all of this paper that was going to be part of that promotion, and now they're just putting it up online. So the great thing about that is you can just buy it. You don't have to purchase a certain amount to get it. There's the Tradition of Saint Nick paper, which I love. I think I'm going to throw another pack of this. I only got one of this. I didn't think I was going to like it very much, but now looking through it, I think I really do like it. I think I'll get another pack of this. And then there's the kit, Christmas Everywhere kit. The Shining Christmas. This is probably one of my favorite papers for this season because it is that very traditional red and white and green. I think pairing gold with this would be beautiful papers. And then we have the Delightful Floral, the adhesive back glimmer paper. So I'm also going to show you. If I just search gold, what will come up? Okay, so there's a couple other options for gold. The gold and silver adhesive, that you only get one sheet. So it's like you get one sheet of gold, one sheet of silver. It has adhesive on the back, but that's a little pricey. Like that might be a little bit more pricey than you want to spend. So a couple other gold options. There's the gold foil, which is really great. The distressed gold, which is really pretty for Christmas. There's another gold. There's this, which is the more dazzled gold specialty, which is really pretty. You get a lot more of this. So that's an option if you're like, that's a little expensive. I totally get it. There is the metal enamel effects. And then here's Festive Pearls, which have red, silver, and gold. It does have this teal. This was in last year's catalog. And it's a great option for Christmas embellishments, but there's a certain paper that I'm looking for. I'm positive we have it. Oh, there's also these sequins that are, I think it's copper, gold, silver, and then like a brown, which is great. So that's an option. There's the brushed metallic, which is great for Christmas as well. There's a specific paper I'm looking for What is that paper called? Oh, now I just have to. I keep feeling like somebody's at my door. Okay, let me just look really quick at paper. It might not be cold. It might not be called gold. Specialty. Did it retire and I didn't know? Oh my gosh, it retired or it's not available. Okay. Well, I can't suggest that other paper then. I just used it yesterday. I thought it was totally still available. Okay, so there's some gold options if you're looking for gold instead of this, since that is a little bit expensive. Again, the ribbon, I really love that ribbon. And then there's a couple bundles here that you might, this is not available right this second, but it will be. It is coming back. The trucking along. There's this stamp set here, which is really cute for Christmas. There's the truck. That's a beachy theme. And then this one here that goes with this paper. Oh, and then there's dies for the, there's a bundle. So I didn't realize there were dies for this one. So that is all of the Christmas product. If you've already placed an order with me, thank you so much. I know I saw Linda's. I haven't been in my email quite yet. In the last couple hours. So if you've placed an order, thank you so much. And it is up and running, the catalog. If you have any questions, you can always email me. It's just my full name, Katina Martinez @live.com. I will have a blog post later today that just shares my favorite product or the product that I picked up. I very much shop in like pockets. I've gotten all my autumn stuff, all my fall stuff. At the end of the month, I'll start ordering Christmas stuff. That's just the way I break things up. And then if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And thank you guys for hanging out with me, having some coffee. I'm having coffee, so maybe you're having some coffee and walking through this catalog with me. And I will be back tomorrow with a Project Life Thursday video. So I hope, let me just stop sharing this. So I hope everybody is having a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.